Welcome, guys, to the Week 4 recap. What a week it was. Some new wins and some old losses. So let's get into it. First off, we've got Cuddy Shark taking on Mad Dogs. Mad Dogs is just riddled with injuries, man. Poor guy. He's got his top two picks, Barkley and Hill, both hurt. Aaron Rodgers finally does something, but he leaves him on his bench, which is fine because he had Winston, so no loss there. Guy sets a 100% perfect lineup and still can't get a win. Cuddy Shark, on the other hand, just riding Nick Chubb and the Steelers' defense to a huge victory, 154. Well done, man, and still leaving points on the bench. So, dang, great win. First win for Cuddy Shark. He's super stoked about that. Mad Dog's just struggling right now. Next up, we got the Horn Dogs against the newbie Thunder Blender. I don't know what's going on right now, but the old man is doing it. He's not doing it pretty. He's winning ugly, but he's winning. 4-0 Horn Dogs. Well done, Dad. Thunder Blender getting a week low 62.9 points, leaving some points on the bench, but still just cannot get it done, man. So maybe some changes are coming your way. Next, we've got Check Casher going against the Walking Dez. The Walking Dez had Andy Dalton and Tyler Boyd going into Monday night. Needed like 15 points with those two players combined. Could not get it done. Couldn't make it happen. The two players combined for just over 10 points, almost 11 points. Ugh, that's ugly. Ugly. Walking Dez needs a quarterback. Bad. So that's them. Chet Casher's coming out big. He's got some good lineups going. Leaves a couple of points on his bench, but overall does well. Doesn't help when you get 0 points from your defense though. Ugh, nasty. Walking Dez just riding those Patriots, riding them hard. Next up, Bash Bros. Bash Bros is going up against Don't Panic, and Bash Bros gets their first win thanks to a fantastic trade. Getting Austin Eckler in there for some major points. So they needed that. They got Gallman, expensive, pricey Gallman in there, and that did it. That sealed the deal. So, 51, 52 points out of those two players alone. So they get their first win of the season. Don't Panic, the reigning champions, struggling to start the season at 1-3, not having a good time. Sets a perfect lineup too because their bench is really, really awful. So, not a whole lot of depth going on right now, guys. So next up, we've got Tyreek Havoc. Tyreek Havoc starts out his VFL career with a championship and then a second place finish. This year, starting out 1-3. On the other hand, you've got Mark Hoskins, Tons of Anarchy, out the gate with another 100-plus points. Victory, undefeated, 4-0. Well done, Mark. Coming out hot, man, and still leaving points on the table too. I think Tyreek could have had it if he had set a perfect lineup, but he was far from perfect this week. Next up, oh man, and Mark Hoskins has got some choices to make too. This was his lowest score so far, and Odell Beckham is just underperforming this year for him. So we'll see what the man does about that. And then last but certainly not least, MFCEO going up against the Habanos, the Cuban smoking Habanos, and gets the victory. So I'm at 3-1 now over Bill Henning. Bill put up a good fight. He did put up a good fight. Was not happy when I saw Darrell Williams score that last touchdown in the KC game. I thought for sure that was going to be the nail in the coffin, but I got blessed with an amazing performance from McCaffrey. So week 4 is in the books. We've got 2 undefeated teams. We've got everyone has a victory now, so no more completely defeated teams. But we got a lot of 1-3 teams, 2 4-0 teams, and then a couple of folks in the middle there at 3-1 and 2-2. So big week 5. Let's see, who do we got in the matchups for week 5? So I'm going up against the struggling Mad Dogs. Oh, we got Tons of Anarchy going up against Habanos. That's going to be a good matchup. The newly revitalized Bash Brothers is going up against the undefeated Horn Dogs. That'll be fun. The Walking Dead and Don't Panic are going against each other to figure out who's the best of the worst. And then we've got the same kind of matchup in Tyreek Havoc and Cuddy Shark. Veteran Check Cashers going up against the newbie Thunder Blender. That'll be a good matchup. We'll see how that turns out. I'm actually really excited about that. They match up pretty well together. So guys, I saw one round of waivers get in last night. That was good. Some heavy spending on some players. Make sure you finish out your waiver picks. Got week 5 buys, so take into account those. I think we got Detroit. I can't remember who else is on buy, but I know Detroit is. So make sure you take a look at your lineups and figure that out. And we will see you guys in next week. Have a good one.